Hey all, good morning and welcome to ShareTreck. This is Raj here, and today is the 25th of August 2022. I have some interesting information to share with you, both positive as well as slightly difficult. And at the same time, I want to share the thoughts in my mind which are making it difficult for me to discern the direction of the market. Yesterday, I thought that the markets were going to be in a dead cat bounce. But they turned out to be pretty okay compared to what I was imagining. Today, again, the markets are looking pretty good. They seem to be ready for a green open. But let me share my concerns with you, and maybe you could put your thoughts in the comments below. Let's get started. Good morning, friends. Welcome back. Today, I would like to start with some news from the genomic sector. Anne Virginie Egeman, who was the regulatory chief at Bluebird, has moved over to Tessera Therapeutics. Tessera is the company which recently attracted former AbbVie vice chair Michael Severnio as the CEO. Anne will hold the same post as regulatory chief at Tessera, which is attempting to create the field of gene writing. I'd look up this company and come to you with a special video on Tessera at a later date. But right now, back to Anne. Anne was a 11-year veteran of Bluebird and was instrumental in steering Bluebird to get the FDA nod for Zynteglo. It seems she was just waiting to complete the task because 2 days after the approval was received, she moved to Tessera. Surely this is a loss for Bluebird Bio. We need to see who replaces her at Bluebird Bio. I'll bring that news to you at a later date as soon as I get some information. Now, closer to home, this week for us in Toronto, TD Bank is reporting today after RBC disappointed yesterday. Also, for all of us, we need to focus on the news coming out from Jackson Hole Economic Policy Symposium, which is commencing today. I think the last week or so, we lost sight of housing crisis in both the USA and Canada. We haven't spoken about it in, I think, a couple of weeks. It's time to remind ourselves that the housing crisis can deal a 1-2 knockout punch to the markets as the home equity line of credits disappear and people are unable to buy houses with rising interest rates. Its spillover effects can be felt in discretionary and capital goods spending by households. So we need to keep that in mind. And also, in response to the soaring energy prices, Germany has entered into a pact with Canada, wherein Canada will supply hydrogen and Germany will work on delivery logistics for the hydrogen. And the first set of 14 hydrogen-powered trains are already in play in Germany. These trains were made by Alstom and are built as zero emission, as their output is basically energy and water, and the energy will drive the train while water will be trailing from the train as it proceeds on its journey. This is expected to take away around 4,400 tons of carbon dioxide as they will replace diesel trains. Diesel trains accounts for around 20% of Germany's total trains, and as Germany keeps on increasing the hydrogen trains, we'll be seeing more and more carbon taken off from the train sector. However, on the other hand, we have increased use of coal to generate power. So net, we are still being set back from an environmental perspective, but nevertheless, this hydrogen train is a step in the right direction, and hoping that this is going to continue going forward. Now, today, turning to the markets, the futures seem green. Oil is down and all indices are green pre-market. However, my spidey sense is tingling because the fact remains that energy prices are still at all-time high. If you look at the inflation in G7 nations in this chart, you can see that the consumer is under tremendous pressure. There are a bunch of countries battling hyperinflation and bankruptcies while Russia-Ukraine crisis rages. And China continues with its zero COVID policy and disrupts the supply chain again and again. So in tangible terms, if you look at all these phenomena, $7 trillion have been wiped out of the market. While it comes to cryptocurrency, which has hit market capitalization of $3 trillion in November 2021, that sector has lost over a couple of $1 trillion in value and today stands at 1.09 trillion. So my friends, when you look at all this information, I have all this information at the back of my mind when I'm looking at the charts. I have the feeling that all hell can break loose if someone sneezes in Jackson Hole in the next few days. But at this point of time, I think there is no point going and doing a technical analysis and looking at all the genomic stocks because everything is looking green at this point of time. Rest assured, the market is going to start green. What's going to happen after that? I don't know. As you have seen in the past, Tesla was in a bearish pennant, but then it broke out upwards against the technical analysis because Tesla came up with better than expected results. So the facts will always override the technicals. And so any market news that come from Jackson Hole or from Russia, Ukraine, or from China can disrupt the market and send it in a totally different direction. Now, regardless of all my trepidations, let's go and have a quick look at the TradingView platform and see if we can discern any potential trades that could possibly be done today. Well, here we are in the TradingView platform, and I am in the Nasdaq futures. Nasdaq futures are up 0.75%, still in the bullish channel. And if you go to the indicators, US oil is down, which is a good thing. It is getting some resistance out here from the 200-day exponential moving average. But all the strength is there in the chart. The MACD is bullish and the momentum is also above average. So we'll have to wait and watch this space. QQQ is up 0.66% pre-market, and it is still struggling with a lot of resistance out here. From a technical perspective, I would say that QQQ is going to come down because the MACD is also bearish and moving away from the signal line. Momentum is also below average. But as I told you, I have my own concerns. S&P 500 is up 0.53% pre-market, and we have a resistance out here at 415.60. S&P 500 has already crossed that pre-market and is standing at 415.89. And when I look at the resistance out here from the 20-day exponential moving average, 9-day, and the 200-day exponential moving average, from a technical perspective, I think it's going to hit that and come back down again. IWM again is positive. Russell's is positive, 0.61% up pre-market, but it's going to face the twin resistance from the 9-day and the 200-day exponential moving average. MACD is bearish and momentum is just above average and picking up. Dow Jones Industrial Average is up 0.44%. It's going to hit this diagonal resistance from a previous support line, and also it's going to hit the 9-day and the 20-day exponential moving average. Heavy headwinds. MACD is bearish and the momentum is just above average at this point of time. And if you look at the VIX for today, the VIX has started low and it has gone up, and it is right now struggling with 22.73 and has just marginally broken up above that resistance. So the next resistance is going to be the 50-day exponential moving average as 23.61. So VIX is likely to go up again today. However, it is still below yesterday's levels. Now, if we look at put-call ratio, put-call ratio is in the bullish part. I don't know why as of yesterday, but today we'll have to wait and see what happens. We don't have the candle for today. And XLY plus XLP has been risk on for 2 days. All the more reason why it could be risk off today, and it could probably go down. So that's another thing that's at the back of my mind. But hey, the pre-market, everything is showing green. So go figure that out. And if you look at the US dollar index, it's moving in the right direction. It's coming down, but it's going to get support from the 9-day exponential moving average. And let's have a quick look at the index movers. Amazon is up 1.1%. Google is up 0.39%. Apple is up 0.69%. And Microsoft is up 0.62%. And just a quick look at crypto, which will all be green because it will follow Nasdaq, and Coinbase will follow Bitcoin. So they're all green. And in terms of commodities, wheat is going up, not a good sign at all. It's going to fuel inflation. Copper is still range bound, so I'm okay with copper. We go to genomics. I'm just going to sort this out. Yesterday's biggest gain was for Beam at 10.32%, and the biggest loser was Pfizer. And today, pre-market, I think Beam is also looking positive. SQZ, no trades. PACB positive, Verve positive, Intelia negative. Illumina positive, Blue positive, Caribou Biosciences no trades, Editas no trades, DNA positive 2.46%, CRISPR Therapeutics no trades, IMTX no trades, ArcG no trades, Intelia flat, Allogene no trades. Now let's look at Teladoc. Teladoc is up 2.75% as of yesterday, and another 5.97 today. And this is basically attributed to the fact that Amazon is shutting down its telehealth service, so less competition. So that's one way of looking at it, and that's why Teladoc has soared up today. Let's look at iDNA. iDNA has got no trades pre-market, Vertex no trades pre-market, Novartis is down 0.39% pre-market, Regeneron no trades, Pfizer up 0.3% pre-market. So it's a mixed bag with a bias towards being green. And that brings me to an end of the video today. And if you like this video, please press a like. It helps the channel grow. And if you are watching this video and have not yet subscribed, please subscribe and help us grow this channel for everything related to genomics, stocks, and interesting videos. Thanks and have a great day. Bye for now.